Hey everybody, how's it going? Randy, Nerds Templar, Sydney, the dog, playing some Pokemon Sword version. We are about to get into DLC. Really, dog.
You just, she just came up on the couch. She's already said, go over to this side. So it begins.
Yeah, I know. We are going to do, we have one thing to do here before we head off to DLC Part 2. What was it? I'll try to recall. I just booted the game up here. We were going to do something here. What was it? Oh, that's right. We were going to go get some more max mushrooms so we can G-max our new Rapid Strike Urshifu. Let's go. I guess we can just run to it from here. Bike to it. Bike to the forest. And I think we have one already, so we just need two more. And then we will head off to part 2. Always make some catches while we're at it. Getting close to the end, though. I'm sure somebody did mention, yeah, part 2 is longer than part 1, but that's to be expected. That's okay. We're still getting close to the end. That might be too much. Belly drum. KO. Off there, Eldegoss. Well, alright. Get this one. Just use Hyper Voice this time, just in case. This time it can do it. Or it's slower, I suppose. Oh boy. Like exactly half. Ball it. Not mess around. Had episode 2 of our hard mode challenge. Have a level 3 hard mode challenge, that is. Scarlet and Violet yesterday. Went well enough, I suppose. We're taking it slow, and we had a couple setbacks, so it wasn't. We didn't get quite as far as I wanted to, but it's still all right. There's a Poliwhirl. I didn't even check if we had that or not yet. Oh, we'll need 2 of them anyway. Oh, there it is. That's the first. Oh, look, a Politoed. What? Hello. I will absolutely catch you. Are Politoads supposed to just be hanging out? One more Hyper Voice, put it to sleep, maybe. Big fan of Politoed. Give you some more room, I know, you big dog, you big load. Yeah, let's put these in. Try at least once. Yeah, never mind. Oh, that's speed. Never mind, that's fine. That was the accuracy drop 1. There'd be no way. Nice, nice. Yeah, and so Scarlet Violet Wo-Chien ends Sunday night. Yes. Pretty sure it's this Sunday, and then every subsequent Ruinous Pokemon event is going to be 2 weeks long. Well, Qian's a little shorter than 2 weeks because it started in the middle of the week. I'm pretty sure we've already gotten to the 1 million defeated mark, though. I would imagine they're so good for herbs that I'd imagine some people are going pretty hard with those. Urshifu and Slowbro still a long way to go for them to be kind of viable. Still have yet to reorganize our boxes, living Pokedex specifically, which is fine because we have a long way to go before the Shield version is anywhere near the point where I can get all the exclusives for that. But that's fine. We have a bit of a ways to go still here. Is the there we go. Yeah, do the forest, getting those 2 more max mushrooms so we can G-max Urshifu. I don't know how hard they are to find, but we shall find out. I'll just make a run through. I don't know if there's anybody anywhere else in the region, in this area that has them. Pretty sure they're just in the forest. I could be wrong. Oh, that's right. No, they're in that cave as well. Yeah. Red flowers. Doing a little bit of original game creation work earlier this morning, among other things, of course. That was one thing I got into a little bit this morning. I was working on maybe trying to figure out what a next potential story might be, whether I end up doing more Beyond Lumina or not. What the next non-Beyond Lumina story and non-Wildlands story might be. The Wildlands will be coming up this winter, probably at some point. We'll start airing those episodes. Those are for like 7+ audience. It's gonna be something that's good for like the Let's Go Pikachu series audience. That's what we're shooting for. More than just me as writers, and if we're lucky, if you're lucky, I should say, we're all lucky. Narrators and readers other than just myself. On that note, I'm also thinking about doing like a remastered Beyond Lumina once we have the whole 30 episodes out. And that would also, if I can, maybe get some, not actual voice actors, but just people that aren't me to do some of the other voices at least. Give it a little more variety. The only thing really to be missing, because we do have our original Beyond Lumina soundtrack already. So all we really need is maybe a little bit of artwork to go with it. That'd be amazing. I have AI generated artwork, but I'm not using that for anything in those particular videos. When it comes to just, we did some live streams, live viewings, and I showed some images on those. That's a little bit different. That's a little different. We're not really trying to, it's not the official series video, so Sludge Wave, okay. That was worth it. Wow, okay, that's, I guess, the whole forest, huh? Yeah. Maybe they're rare spawns inside the forest. Somebody said something about eating them all up. Maybe they're extinct now in the forest. Okay, seriously, Pike. Learn to pick up that front wheel, kid. ton of Pokemon here we still need. Is this the cave here? Hey, Mr. Jux, have fun golfing. Nice. Let me know how you do. I enjoy golf myself. Haven't been out in a while, though. Thanks for stopping by, anyway. Yeah, this is the cave. Hello, lady. Oh, nope. That's fine. Waste watts on your half a Pokedex entry. Yasa. Oh, nice. That was the last one for Brawler's Cave. Cool. Iron Tail, nice. Dark and Steel. Oh, Ponyard, I guess. Or maybe a Bisharp. Just like a little tiny icon. Sprite. Again, I guess, speaking of Sprite and artwork, I was considering, and I could always do some artwork myself. The whole thing is not going to be very good, for one. And two, it takes time. So, it's just another thing I would have to do myself. Too many things makes it, whoa, wait. I've never been here before. Oh, just briefly, probably, while we were doing our exploring. Where are we? Challenge Road. Might be the canyon biome. The Eldegoss, maybe you're not the best thing for this. Good old Bolty. This is what, if I was gonna like actually actively hunt a shiny, Bolton might be one of the first ones. Yamper. And I guess really the only way to do it in this game is to just like grind out a Pokemon, like 100 plus knockouts of a certain Pokemon. At least it's not as bad as Let's Go, where you have to do it consecutively and in like one sitting. Ridiculous, but in here at least, yeah, every time you knock something out, I suppose it's supposed to give you a better chance at finding a shiny. Obviously, that's a very, very slow increase, but over time, once you get to, I assume, get to like 100, 200, 300, now you're probably at a pretty decent point with the shiny charm as well, obviously. We are not there yet, but we will be. That was close though. Try again. Still gotta get through Shield. But what I was gonna say about it, yeah, I could make my own artwork for some of these. I was considering maybe a story that I could do as a short. We'll see. Nice, that'll help. But yeah, along those lines also, I've been, I was just kind of, I guess, taking stock of the stories versus games that I've been creating here, and I think I already had an idea for if we don't do Beyond Lumina story next. I do already have an idea of what we're gonna do instead. But aside from that, which is like a 7-part short story, and then that's kind of it. I think I know what else we would do, what other story series, one of the ones, because I have several, which one I would focus on, and that would also, I think, help us with some of the game creation as well. And so kind of visualizing more and more the path forward. Really, again, the only thing stopping us, honestly, there's really nothing stopping us from testing some of these games on on Tabletop Simulator. The only thing we need is the people that want to do it. We got people that want to test games. Join the Discord. There's probably going to be like a partially legal process to it, where we're gonna have to figure out how to do an NDA. That's really the only thing. But once we can do that, figure out how to do that, then basically good to go. Just have to make sure that we're safe to test all the games out without anything being stolen. And after that point, we can just go crazy with it. I guess we'll go with Scrafty here too. I don't know if I've seen any Scraggies. Did Eldegoss just shake a little bit? That'll probably be a KO. But if not, hey, it'll be perfect. Nice. What? Wants to be petted, really? That's funny. Yeah, back in the day when we just first started TCG collecting, again, that was something I did as a kid, just like playing the Pokemon video games. When I took it back up as a hobby with my nephews, who actually have been asking about maybe playing some TCG, so we might end up playing some. It's been a while. They've again, relative to how old they were, they've grown quite a bit since then, and in the last year, right? So they'll be. My older nephew will certainly be much better. My younger nephew might be at the point where he can actually play the card game now, so that's cool. We'll see what we can do, especially if he has his older brother to help him out with that. But when I first started collecting, one of the first things I got, because it was cheap, was the Shiny Eldegoss V collection, Shining Fates collection, or box, I should say. I think it had 4 packs in it. Never considered it all. Eldegoss is something I cared at all about, but hey, it's actually not a bad grass tank. Another thing I tend to use I guess most of the time use grass types for. Grass and electric, I like both of those as tanks. Not always, but they definitely make good ones. Especially if you can pair grass with something good, because I don't know, grass actually has a lot of weaknesses, which is one issue, I guess. What did we just pick up? Oh, Adamantite ore, never mind. Sure. I don't know what to tell you, Eldegoss. I don't know how to pet you. Let me get a little extra experience there, Slowbro. So yeah, it's Friday. So, I mean, of course we had Monday, Wednesday, and today. Oh, nice. We're going back first here. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, our casual streams here. Just play through Sword. Our first time through. Whoop. See a Saladin. Having a good time. About to get into that DLC part 2. I want to go get those max mushrooms. Let's get out here and go back to finding max mushrooms. This is a cool new place I didn't go to. We have never been up here apparently. So I'm gonna stop here before we maybe like hit a cutscene or something. Who knows what will happen. Grab this. Muscle band, cool. Okay. Can we buy any of those items anywhere? Like in Scarlet Violet? Of course, played all of that already. This is one of the last games we have left to play on Switch. Brilliant Diamond / Shining Pearl would be the last one after this. But we'll probably get into ZA before that happens, I'm sure. I think we'll take any time between finishing this and ZA releasing. I think we'll take that time to. Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah, we'll take that time to like do endgame stuff, but probably mostly in Sword. But then we'll be able to Sword / Shield. But we'll also be able to play some more Scarlet and Violet. Maybe even get a few more Arceus, and probably not too many Let's Go streams, but maybe one. Who knows? But yeah, a few more Arceus perhaps as well, whenever that happens. But as soon as ZA comes out, that'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be our day for ZA, and then just go straight through it. I don't know. There's something multiplayer in that game. It might just, I saw there was something about it, a news article I saw on Google, but at least trading, which is I guess fine, but yeah, I don't know if it, wait, sleepy, don't go to sleep on me. I don't know if that means that I don't know, maybe there's a way to do 1v1 link battle. That'd be amazing in that game. I've been talking about it. I highly doubted it would be a thing, but I still do. I'm assuming, I would imagine that all it meant was that there's something like link play or something as an option that they had mentioned, and so that is something obviously, but I think that probably just means, I don't know, I would imagine they're just using that as a reference to the trading, linking up for trading, link play for trade, not for battle. Unfortunately, but hey, I could certainly be wrong about that. I would love to be wrong about that, because I would certainly love to try that new action, more like action-based battle style against another person, not like in a true competitive, official competitive environment, nothing like that, but just for fun. I think it'd be amazing. What it reminds me of is it's almost like Pokken Tournament, but taken to the next level. And then, like, I guess not exactly taken to the next level, kind of dumbed down slightly, maybe. I never played Pokken Tournament. I watched it a little bit, and it looked like an amazing game, but I don't think anybody plays it, unfortunately. So it must not be that great. And we knocked that Malamar out, unfortunately. Is this the cave? This looks like the cave. Warm-up tunnel. I think this is the one, yeah. Honey mushroom, not the kind of mushroom we're looking for. Oh. I don't want anything to do with you right now. Sorry to barge in. The like things on her hairpiece react with the way she reacts. That's weird. You left your Slowpoke. Are we supposed? This is the second time. Never mind. There it goes. I was gonna say, are we gonna get another Slowpoke that she left? Yeah, well, she didn't leave the other one. She just, what was it? It was kind of just standing in the way. Some kind of desert here. We've also never been to. Okay, yeah, we're in the pot bottom desert. We need to go back into the cave. Really? Like, turn. I'm pointing backwards and it's going forwards. Oh man, fun times this game. I don't really like the bike. They tried way too hard to make it realistic and then failed completely. Don't need that. Probably not going to be quite enough. Oh yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I trust it. Maybe. Ow. We'll at least survive one more. Let's try to get a sing. Yeah, so before we end up going into ZA, before that comes out, and after we're of course done with the game and we're in the end game here, definitely going to be doing a lot of Dynamax adventures or whatever you call them, the things that have the legendaries at the end. Potentially, I don't know if they're always a legendary, but we're going to be searching for those shiny legendaries, of course. Over time, we'll do at least one stream a week for it, probably two, leading up to ZA. Just go with somebody else. Or not. Don't really have any options. Ran into him, I might as well catch him, right? Sorry. I'm used to having to do that. Yeah, so, of course, yeah, I mentioned Monday, Wednesday, Friday for this. That means Tuesday and Thursday we're doing something else, and that is our hard mode playthrough day. Level 3 right now, hard mode challenge. It's just become incredibly hard now. As any Pokemon we lose, if any Pokemon gets knocked out, it's gone for good. That true Nuzlocke, big Nuzlocke rule. Now it's a real Nuzlocke challenge. Nuzlocke Plus with all the extra rules we have. Let's try one more thing. There you go. I totally forgot there's a daycare in this game, isn't there? I mean, I guess that's the way you would get eggs. We're just so used to picnics. Yeah, so we also stream Saturdays tomorrow. And that would be Knights of Protector, by the way, over there. And a Rhyhorn spawn. That's our hangout, shiny hunt, battle, BBQ day. Just do whatever. Daily, as the Diglett says. We stream daily, except for Sundays. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, every morning. Gonna maybe get some videos going here soon, weekly. We were supposed to be doing our 2 different challenge video series. I'm working on that. And so I think while we do maybe 1 episode of each of those a week, or something like that, I'm also gonna do what I planned on through August here, which is releasing the rest of Beyond Lumina, our original story. It's an audio series, so it's something to just definitely bingeable, something to just kind of hang out and listen to maybe before you go to bed or something. whenever you're doing something and you kind of just you can't watch but you can listen. Best time for something like that. Audiobooks, you know. That's basically what it is, but on YouTube. So we're gonna release the last 8 episodes of that first book. Nice flameboard. All kinds of cool items back here. Braviaries. Alright, let's get out of here. I see why they call it pot bottom, though. It's inside of the bottom of a pot. Weird. We missed something? Yeah, this. Is it really all there is? So no more max mushrooms. How do we get max mushrooms? Do we have to do? What you call them? These things. Maybe. Usually don't. Let's go find one. I passed one somewhere. You see him from the yeah. Obviously, the crazy purple one's harder. Absorb ball. We actually have some decent held items, finally. It only took till the end of DLC 1 to find some, though. We got them. We might as well go out to that one and get all those watts, if nothing else. Go to that one. We win. We're racing the Sharpedo to the island. Please turn. Ooh, XL candy that time, nice. Last time we came, there were small ones. Are we gonna have a bunch of XLs now? No. Nice. Oh, it was the best pick one again. Whoa. Oh, so all level 80s but not required to win. Good to know, thank you. That's crazy. Oh, I see now. That's probably why there's all these dens here, because I guess maybe every day one of them becomes the best one. I don't know. That is what we fought here at the tree for the quest, for the mission, main story. Ah. Alright, if you want to battle that bad shark boy. I believe in you, Lotogos. Alright. Speaking of winning and other content, I put a comment out there on the community tab for anybody to comment on who might be interested in participating in a Super Smash Bros. League, since that's something we can probably do. Can't do a Pokemon League just yet. I really want to, but of course we are waiting for a spectate mode somehow, which hopefully will be Pokemon Champions. We'll find out. I don't know what it means that it's a 4-star. Probably, I assume, kind of like as hard as a 4-star Terror Raid. I'm gonna assume that's what it is, at least. And I will go with. We could go slower up here. If he wasn't such a low level, we're gonna have to go. We could. Oh, okay. We could go Centiskorch. Let's try Centiskorch. Good old Cent. And also, Get an item on him. Go back like you led, just like in Scarlet and Violet. Can't do it from there. Annoyingly. Yeah, what do we have? Maybe just give him the leftovers that Elagos is holding, perhaps. Oh yeah, of course, it's all still in order. Yeah, let's do that. Swap out items with X. Just have to remember to put them back. Alright. See how we do. Do it by ourselves. Should need help on a 4-star, right? If I would just go to another one. I assume maybe we have a chance at max mushrooms this way. I don't know how else we would get them if we can't get them like this. It does look like there's something like this on ZA, by the way. Looks like a 2-player thing. And there's some kind of guild or team, you know, just like NPC team like there always is. I guess you can have NPCs from that team help you in the duo, like whatever. Like they're like wild Mega Evolved Pokemon, of course. Just like all these things. And I assume they work like raids. And I think it said something about it being a 2-player thing. Of course, again, it's talking NPC. Oh. Barrier. But yeah, there'd be another thing that is maybe a multiplayer. That'd be pretty cool. Still would be cooler to have multiplayer battles, but if that's a thing, then that would at least be something. Oh, so again, also we'll have mystery gifts. We'll have, yeah, maybe events with those Mega Evolve raids. Who knows? What happened with you? Anybody out there? Were you around for Arceus when that was new? Were they doing stuff like that for Arceus? Sure, why not? Oh, we picked up a quick ball somewhere. By the way, yeah, so tomorrow, our hangout, AMA style stream, very casual, chill. Shiny Hunt, battle, BBQ, hangout. We also pull the name for the reward, the shiny box reward, or can we not? So there we go. Wow, Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, and Outrage. But nothing we actually needed. I don't know what the Dynamax candy does. It does that, like, I don't know. Level up Dynamax or something? Oh yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? Yeah, we'll pull the name for that, which is everybody who chatted throughout the week. If you chatted in chat or commented in the comments on any video, any pod, and you were added to the poll, to the drawing. And that'll be at the end of tomorrow's stream. So you'll have today and tomorrow still to chat or comment and get in on that. Last stream I may have shown what we have. Shown that box. Again, there's all the event Pokemon going back to Fletchling, although I don't have any Starly or... Did we ever get a Jellicent? I don't have a Starly or Pick-a-Peck, but the Fletchling from that event about almost a year ago, probably at this point. I do have some Fletchling, and then every Pokemon after that from Outbreak events, we have all those. And on top of that, we have a few other things. I don't have the pink Jellicent, so I guess we'll catch this as well. Why not? Let's see what we can do. We'll see if it survives a Leaf Storm. I don't think it will. Oh wow, impressive. Catch. Come on. Come on. Nice. That's more like it. So tomorrow will be pretty much the last day. Not quite the last day for Wo-Chien when we're hanging out tomorrow. If anybody wants to grind that a little bit. I actually have some herbs finally because of him. Feels good. Feels good. We can actually do some true shiny hunting. Right now I have a Bullpix Outbreak on Scarlet version. I didn't check what Violet's up to. So I need more event outbreaks on Violet still. I need to finish more shiny hunting there for events. I tend to get about 9, 10 Pokemon. If you include maybe a little more, a couple more than 10, depending on what exactly the Pokemon is. If you also then include the ones I get for myself, shinies, then everything else goes into the boxes and the storage for later. But yeah, the other prizes we do already have include some Evolutions, Umbreon. We do have an Umbreon. Couple Espeon, Vaporeon, I think a Glaceon as well. We have a Gengar, we have a Dratini. That, we have all those things for certain. There might be a couple other things in there as well. I reorganize everything, but again, we also have, of course, all those event Pokemon. If you missed any of the events, if you just kind of came back to Scarlet and Violet recently and you missed some of the great ones from earlier in the year or something like that, got you covered. I have to get a count. We might be about a dozen people here, so I don't know. Well, I'll see about it, but I might give out like a runner-up prize for whoever the second drawing is. If they want, might be able to choose at least from the event Pokemon. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe not do that so we can hold on to some of those Pokemon for a little longer, so we don't run out too fast. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh, wow. I'll do my best to like choose I'll look into it, choose a number, and if we get to that number or over, then I'll make it then I'll do a runner-up drawing as well. That number of participants, of course. Hopefully we survive that. Scorch, such a great Pokemon. Great part of the team. Nice. Again, I'd probably try to find a shine. I don't know, I guess I wouldn't be able to use them because we already got our team here. Feel weird to replace them. But I would like a shiny version of all the stuff we've been using. Bolton, Centiskorch. I guess even Eldegoss. But mostly Bolton and Centiskorch, I guess. Yeah, I suppose it is really just those two I'm talking about. We had some other things. Oh, also Berserker would be cool. Oh, we have dead in it yet. Nope. We might need to go heal. Ow. I was thinking about maybe going crunch, but let's just try to catch. Nice. Pretty sure we have Blizzapod. Alright, well, I guess we're just not gonna get G-Max Urshifu yet. Get out of here. I give up. To Wedgehurst we go. Yes, please. New area, we're gonna have to find a new Pokemon, which means we are going to have to remove one of our Pokemon we currently have, Eldegoss. Looking at you, unfortunately. Probably the only one I'd want to get rid of. Can't get rid of our starter. I really like Bolton and Centiskorch. Just put Slowbro and Urshifu in. There's only one option there. Sorry. Eldegoss. I don't think we had another. There was so many catches. No other grass types we wanted to use, so yeah. Bridge Rotom. Alright. Well, okay, so level 80 is this battle. Could be worse. Could be worse. We're almost there. I think we can maybe win it. Is it a double battle is the real question. A whole lot of candy, but we do have some. Single battle? Okay, good to know. Thank you. I tried. Let's do this. All right. Nice. Okay. Well, you know, a little better. A little better. Rare candy, Slowbro. Let's do it. We just go right to here. Brown Tundra Station. All right. Ooh, to the south we go. Weird, it's just like a piece of, I guess maybe because it's in the mountains or something. It's a weird piece of snowy place. Sure, thank you. Ancient Pokemon, you say? Bolder and more rockish Pokemon, huh? Here we go. Cool, cool. Title screen? No. Relax, kid. Listen to your dad. He seems pretty cool. Sounds like he wants to help out. He's just being a brat. What's new? Like every Pokemon character. The noble roar of dad. No. You're literally going to make me do it? Are you kidding me? This game is so messed up. This game is it's just as bad as the DLC in Scarlet and Violet. Kieran and Carmen, their grandparents, just a messed up situation. Starting off on a bad foot in DLC 2 here, I see. I already criticized heavily the base game of Sword here, so yeah, I don't know. This might actually have more ridiculous undertones than Scarlet and Violet does, surprisingly. Kind of a toss-up. Kind of a toss-up. We're good. We got this. We got a Centiskorch. Sorry, dude. The game made me butt into your conversation with your daughter. Because she, as a child, obviously knows better than her dad, right? And me, as another child, also knows better. Yeah, a child and a stranger to boot. It's ridiculous. Okay, I thought you said you were golfing, Mr. Jugs. How'd you end up? Are you done? How'd you do? Oh boy. Should be alright, right? Could have been worse. Oh, forgot to change those back. That's fine. That would have got some. It just doesn't have the leftovers as well. And has silver powder. Yeah, we should redo all our items now that we have like a couple other decent ones, muscle band and stuff. I guess it's not. I mean, it's not great, but it's something. Something more than the powder that. Oh, you know what? That's actually probably come up a couple of times. What is this? The I always forget the name. Sparkling powder. Bright powder, yeah. That might have actually happened once or twice. I missed who he sent it out. Forgot. Go with Bolt. Probably the worst choice. Okay. Ooh, interesting. I am definitely. Oh man. But we can't use Aggron because he's not a Pokemon from Sword and Shield. Man, I'd love to use some Aggron. Awesome Pokemon. But his Aggron is going to get defeated. Is this the battle you were talking about? He only has level 70 Pokemon. Hang in there, Bolty. Ow. Alright. Sorry, doggy. Get some damage down. I guess we really didn't need to. All we need to do is go to miss. Too bad. Spot a bunch of revives. We good. Was he fully paralyzed? I missed that. Rubbing my eye. Good. GG. Yep, your daughter went off, wandering off. Is it though? Well, maybe that's why she turned out the way she did, because you're as psycho as she is. Okay, surely like these max layers and stuff, something we can find these max mushrooms, right? Somewhere around here. Wouldn't that be just hilarious? They're just wandering around here. Just sitting around in this new area. I don't think that's going to be the case though. Yeah, I see ya. Ooh. Ooh, is that from here? Might be our new Pokemon. So rock and something? Already happening. Is it rock ice? Not great, but yeah, I was gonna say, whoops, if it is, it's gonna be a double super effective there. Whoops. Yeah, maybe we don't want that. Double super effective with both fighting and steel. That Pilot's one, yeah. Swine up. Nice. Cool. any basic Pokemon, we might as well try that. Of course, any of the ones we still need. There should be a lot of stuff here. Speaking of, do we have Swablu yet? We should. I think that's in the base game. Wow, it's crazy though. I know so much about Scarlet and Violet just from like the first / second playthrough I did. I was pretty much I knew the base game Pokemon from the other ones. I mean, I guess I had to go through and play the DLC to know what Pokemon were actually there, but I was very sure about what all the DLC or base game Pokemon were. I think pretty much by that point, this game is totally different. And that's probably because I have only caught about half of them in the base game. If Swablu is there, then that'll add to both of them. That'd be nice. We'll have to go back and do that, certainly. That'll be one of the first things in the post-game that we do is go get the Shiny Charm. So I guess that does mean I have some time in Shield to catch up, at least in the base game. That's what matters the most. Catch all the exclusives. Trade them over here. What? Just before Amara, we started this up. Is that it, huh? Sure. What's the point of telling her no when you're so excited to, like, do this anyway? Oh, Willow there, man, was fine. Sure. Why not? Let's go. Go out of Goss, try to get a sleep. Like Sydney. I might have just woke her up with that. Just saying her name. It usually doesn't happen. Nope. Just switching around. One more try. Okay, good. Another earthquake. That was the first one also. Okay. Eldegoss is a little bit worried about the something. That's what that said. Nice shot. Take the XP, I guess. Come on, Pop. Hey, puppy. What are you doing? Here. Ultra Mega Numpty. Trying to say we need 2 people or what? I guess. Here we go. Borrow a Pokemon? Really? Interesting. I like that it's like a roguelike sort of game. Sort of mini game almost. Okay. Prepare Pokemon for either resistant to the particle's effects. Okay. Stunningly incorrect. Yeah, how was she gonna stop him anyway? I would have loved to see that. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So is he like related to Chairman Rose? Well, his name's Peony, so I don't know. Maybe it's his alias. Finite Ore. Dot dot. But nothing here really. I guess we don't need anything, huh? We get a rental Pokemon. Okay, rental Pokemon. What? Alone for now? Okay. Oh, you mean like not in a team with others online? Yeah. That's fine. Pokemon faint 4 times total, or okay, yeah, so it's still like it was, right? Well, we should take the thing that can Dynamax, right? It's also a Centiskorch, which is great. Interesting. What did another Kadabra come up after that? That was weird. Okay, so we got a water type reaction coming from the whatever at the end. So, well, we got to go bug here. Can we? Oh, we can. Okay, cool. So we got bug, normal or fairy type. Get out of here. All right, I think we're gonna be good here. Yeah. Don't go water. Everyone talked about it, and we decided on bug type. This is kind of cool. I like this. I like this. We're totally gonna do some of these. Maybe 2 days a week. That was loud, sorry. Wow. Oh, and I can catch these things, yeah. So do all the Pokemon we would catch during the adventure, would they all have Dynamax potential then? G-Max Centiferno! Yes, that is what we want. Also, just assuming we can Dynamax in every step of the way. Yeah, I actually quite like roguelite and roguelike games. I like a lot of different types of games, but those are fun. By the way, we have tabletop versions of roguelike games in the making right now. Let me know, guys, in the comments, the chat, the comments, the community tab where I've actually put the poll for it. Let me know what kind of like games in general you like to play, tabletop more specifically, but even just games in general, because I can pretty much make any kind of game into a tabletop game. Just somebody in general who does something like that could do that. And I don't know, a lot of these things I'm working on are they seem like they're going to be pretty awesome. And as I always say, they're going to just be even more awesome the more people are helping to make them that way, right? So if you want to help out, join the Discord, obviously, subscribe, join the Discord, like the VOD, all that stuff really, really helps, by the way. It's extremely helpful for not just growing a channel, but also getting more exposure. It really is. I know it's cliche, but it's so true. But then join the Discord. That's how we're going to test a lot of these games. And again, let me know which kinds you like. If you like the more strategy type or card game, card games, or one of the things I was going to mention specifically today was that as far as strategy games go, would you guys prefer like trying like more chess-like games, or would you prefer something that's a little more in-depth, a little more I don't know how to explain, maybe like a not high strategy, but like a little more. I think we're gonna keep Scorch here. Not something that's like a Warhammer 4K type of game, but oh nice, we did get if someone took the Orbeetle. William. Let's go with the normal type, and that will take us to electric after that. We have a ground type move, so that'll be perfect. I guess we could have gone fairy. Fairy would have given us the option of 3 different paths after that, including the electric. But this is fine. I didn't really think about what my other team had. Sorry, guys. I wasn't conscientious of your Pokemon. But we're good. Oh. Okay. This this can burn though. Yeah. So can that, obviously. It's just flamethrower. Ooh, we're running out of Pokemon power too. That's good to know. Maybe we should Scorching Sand. But we'll need that for the next one for sure. That's probably the only move we're gonna use. So just stick with this. And then of course we got our water type ending. So, that's perfect. We'll take the electric type Pokemon and then we'll finish with that. It's all planned. All planned. Or if you guys super like, if the only kind of tabletop games you're into are just like RPGs, let me know. And again, as far as those go, I have like competitive, like RPG-esque. Like all the mechanics would be there, but they'd be like straight up arena competitive battles, competitive play, rather than doing like a story. But we have those as well, of course. Mostly, a lot of the stuff we've already tested, my family and I, to the point where they're basically ready. And maybe we'll test out some of those ourselves, a bunch of them. Those are like, a lot of those are either like just fun, simple board games, or kind of like party games, in a sense. Some of them are a little more in-depth than others. Oh, cool, we got berries there too. I didn't realize we didn't get fully healed there either. Oh, there's also people I didn't realize standing there. Does that mean something? That does mean something, huh? Are they gonna battle us? That's not cool. We're in the middle of something here, and they're gonna start battling. Man, that's pretty nice. Gonna be our new Pokemon, I guess. Should we save that? If we save it, is somebody else on our team going to use it? Oh boy. I think we might want to use that. Yeah, that did not do very much. Nice gunk shot though. Poison. Hey, you could use Venoshock. Oh, someone just Dynamaxed it. Yeah. Actually, quite a bit. Yeah. I guess. No. Yeah, that would be more. Alright. Flamethrower is maybe a little more than that, but whatever. Use the Venoshock. Although we're getting rid of Centiskorch here anyway. I assume Manectric has an electric type move. Either way, at least we'll be safe from the water. Oh, it's double again. Okay. Uh-oh. Nice. Could have swore it said something about somebody Dynamaxing. But I actually have to catch the thing, that's annoying. Use a Pokeball on a thing that I don't even get to take with me. Do we get it in the Pokedex? We actually got it, that'd be cool. I need a Manectric, I think. We don't get it at all. Yes, I want to swap. Rising voltage, alright. A backpacker. Share supplies? Sure. That's what I'm saying. I have no idea. I have no idea. Either that or the citrus berry, I guess. Here we go. Is it always the same to start? I imagine it's not. Suicune! Cool. Did we get to catch it? Please tell me if we get to catch it. I might actually use Suicune. Start using all the legendaries. Smashing everything in the game. Interesting. Nice damage. That was make kick. But it said double kick. That would have been insane damage for one double kick. Alright. Yes. Yes, because this should set the terrain then, right? And we'll have a couple turns after if we do run out of Dynamax, we'll have a couple turns to use the Rising Voltage electric terrain boost before their terrain goes away. I bet he's going to go down by then. So there's no training necessary to do this part 2 then. You get to the part 2 and then you get in here and you have rental Pokemon. Good to go. You know you'll be strong enough. It is weird though. I do prefer the Terra raids where I get to use my own trained Pokemon. That's much more fun. I was doing the I did Wo-Chien today with somebody that had a shiny Skeletor. That's always fun to see. Now, my sister has about a dozen shiny Fuecoco evolution line just by herself because of Pokemon Go recently. She just also has insane luck on Pokemon Go. It's ridiculous how lucky she gets with shinies. ridiculous. But she has a ton of Fuecocos. So you know you could easily just send one over from there if you were like her, so lucky as her to get a bunch like that. Just send one over because it's a lot easier to get a shiny that way of these Paldean starters, right now at least. Nice. Should have one more in us, right? Shellbell keeping us up. Shellbell was a good choice. Shellbell keeping us up from that crit. That is what I'm saying. Wow. It's definitely going down. Yeah, and Croy Poison. You done? Oh no! It wasn't us, okay. That might be. Doesn't matter, but it's set us back one turn. Come on, hit that gunk shot or whatever it is, Garbodor. Grassy Glide does it, nice. Okay, I will. I will catch it in a. I guess I'll just catch it in a luxury ball, I suppose. I have 3 of them. Ooh, how do we get luxury balls? I forgot we can't get all those. Anything. I haven't seen any other than the Pokeball, Great Ball, and Ultra Ball in the Pokemart. So I don't know how to get all that other stuff yet. Other than to pick it up. If we get it. Awesome. Oh, so we could keep Manectric, but we can only keep one of the Pokemon we catch total. Of course, we're gonna keep Suicune. Yes. So now, can we use Manectric in the future in the rental? Did we like unlock it as a rental Pokemon now? I don't think that's and if that would be the case, you'd end up with like a massive list of those in the you know data of the game. I don't think that would be a thing. But there we go. We did one. We beat the game. GG. Yeah, where were you at? Peonia. I don't know what that is, some British slang down on the other one. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Of course I beat him. I'm a champion. Well, what did you think an Inventor meant? It was probably going to be awesome and packed with awesome Pokemon battles and stuff. And you gave up on it. You might have even ended up here, taking on some legendary Pokemon with your old dad, but nope. That's just horrible. I mean, I would, but you should instead. You don't think that the whole reason he's hyped is because he wants to hang out with his daughter? What a goofball. There's Peony. Excuse me, and thank you. What's going on here? What happened? Ultra megahertz. Tripping on a rock and struck his head. There's no laughing matter. Really hurt yourself that way. So we're not going on an adventure. We're going to instead doesn't want our old man tagging along anymore. Trying to press her doing probably won't get dad of the year. Yeah, you've already lost that reward, dude. You're way beyond that. Just like, okay, well, I guess we'll just go adventuring with this random guy then. Sure, that's equally good. I thought we'd be like, okay, well, let's convince your daughter that she should do this instead. That'll be our adventure. But no. Oh, well, that's sort of where he went with that, but not really. Okay, yeah, let's do it then. Let's make her jealous that she doesn't get to hang out and catch legendary Pokemon. I already got a Suicune. What did you get? Is it always the same or is it different? If it's different, what were your first Dynamax legendaries? Or your first one, I guess. It'd only be one first. I really want to use that Suicune. It does break our rules, though. I mean, we don't have real rules that we're using. It's not like a hard mode challenge or anything, but just because we're playing basically one game from every generation, I wanted to use Pokemon that came out in the generation we're playing, so we could make the most of the new ones from every game, including the old games, where we would obviously not get a chance to use Suicune because it's a legendary Pokemon we'll probably never get in our Crystal version playthrough. Although, well, Suicune, maybe we will, I guess, because we are playing Crystal after all. But you can go here for now, in this random box. You know what? Yeah, you should definitely go in some random box, because you are our first legendary. Put you here. And in case we get all the legendaries like in the other game, put them right here. Let's go here. Is it Entei, Suicune, and Raikou? Eldegoss, you could use some help. You know what? We can probably heal you up here somewhere, right? Surely somewhere we can heal our Pokemon. Adino! Not bad. Oh, that's that move Solrock has, huh? So many cool Pokemon that aren't in Scarlet and Violet that I would love to use in this game. In the future, we will. I'm really just talking about the story mode here. Our initial adventuring, I'm only using Pokemon from Gen 8. But once we get to the end, once we're doing the Dynamax adventures in the end game and just messing around, generally, I will just use whatever I feel like using. And also, though, that being said, when it comes to any shiny hunting, I might try to stick to... Obviously, we're not going to shiny hunt anything we can get in Scarlet and Violet, because that's much easier to hunt in. But we will obviously... So anything that's, like, just in Sword and Shield, well, not there. This is, like, probably the second easiest, I suppose, right now to hunt in. So that's what we'll focus on. Sword and Shield, or Scarlet and Violet stuff, and then... stuff that's not in there we'll get here in Sword and Shield, and we'll start by focusing on the stuff that is, again, Gen 8 stuff. So, like I said, Yamper probably would be great. I would love to get Yamper and the little Centiskorch. I don't even remember what it's called anymore. So long ago. Learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Sure, why not? Sounds like some pagan stuff as usual. Bunch of superstitious people. It's the land of Pokemon though, so it's a little less superstitious when you have a bunch of like semi-super beings wandering around. Wow, I totally forgot about this. I knew we had another legendary to get, but I then forgot to think of what it was. It's a couple of them, I guess, huh? That looks like some kind of gerbil or beaver. Or it's just missing its ears. Or its head thing. Right? It also has a big head thing. Is your house? Why do you run everywhere? There's the healing room. Mysterious Legends, King of Bountiful Harvest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the deer. I'm sorry, not the deer, the rabbit thing. Massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. Legendary flying Pokemon in a red tree, and then finally Hulkin dock-based giants sleep in some ruins. Ooh, Reggies? Cool, because yeah, we can't get those anywhere, right? And they're not in Arceus or Scarlet and Violet. Nice. The new one is Reggie Gigas, however you pronounce his name. He's I would say Giga, right, or gigantic. Reggie Gigas is he's an Arceus exclusive, right? He was made in Arceus. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, because this would be where the new Reggies came in. Reggie Drago, Reggie Lucky, right? Because they were not, they're not the OG ones. Chief? Sure. That's what you're worried about? Your daughter sitting here alone waiting for you? Of all the things you could be worried about, the least thing you should be worried about. That's when she would actually be safe. Right now she's out on her own doing whatever. In the Dynamax den by herself, which is not even allowed. Now we got another uniform. Oh, this one we get to put on though. Oh, that's right. Of course, we're gonna look like him. That's pretty ugly. Scarlet and Violet, man, I'm telling you what, they are really bad at making outfits in that game. There are like no good ones at all in that game. It's crazy. This game has some decent ones. The last one wasn't bad. The Isle of Farmers wasn't bad, that outfit. There it is. There's the thing with his big headpiece. So do we need to find the big rock to put on top of his head? Really? There's the Reggie, I guess. let the Pokemon. Oh, let these. I don't know. Where's the last one? Giant's bed, giant of stone, ice, steel, and 2 giants in this. Well, I wonder what those could be. Wow, those look like I drew them. And there's the tree. Sun at its zenith shine directly down upon a great tree with leaves seem to burn. The legendary wings come to roost. Okay. Compiled from hours of dedicated tele-watching. Wow. That's what we're basing this on. The sacred bonds of sovereign instinct. Okay. So this actually includes both of them, I guess. Aha! There's the head. The rest of the head, I guess. I guess it's fine. Oh, okay. Just pop that Master Ball over here. Sounds like me, man. But I wouldn't have given it away. Alright. I don't know. Who are we supposed to use that on? Thanks for having this rock on your table. Your pillow, really. Behind the inn. Thank you. Making that harder. That to be. Oh, it's wood, really? Looks like a rock. Well, that makes it a little softer for a pillow. See, we're probably still not healed. What's going on here? This is like our intro now to the open world. Now that we've done that, the intro's done, so now we're being welcomed to the rest of the world. Something like that. Yep, we're good. Okay, cool. Finally. I like the way it's staring at me. Crown talked. Oh look, the thing's there because we put his head back on. Thank you so much. That is weird. Hey there, thing. Are we supposed to throw a Master Ball at you? Yes. love the music. It's a lot of question marks. Was not a lot of damage though. Oh, noon. Oh, not very effective. Okay. Oh, it's ice. It's ice. Yep. Angelus alarm. It's what you hear, of course. Let's do it. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived with the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Behold, the handmaid of the Lord, be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Let us pray. Pour forth we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ thy Son was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection. Through the same Christ our Lord. Holy Spirit. We can catch him, right? For what? I'd rather not use the Master Ball if I don't need to. Oh, what did that say? Okay. So we beat him. Well, thank you. Still wrong. He approves. Got Triforces on his little scarf thing. Did you have fun? The music is actually a little Ocarina of Time-ish, too, isn't it? You're gonna scare the thing away, aren't you? What a massive noggin. Uh-oh. Well, we shouldn't have made fun of him, I guess. Really? Okay, so... See, this is... So Pokemon, this is my whole point. Why Pokemon says at the same time the lights are on and the lights are off. This Pokemon has an intellect, which means it has a will of its own, which means it has the ability to choose right and wrong, good and evil, which means a Pokemon can be evil by its own choosing because it has free will. Just saying. Same with Mewtwo. It's not human faults that Pokemon end up being evil, it's their own choice. Just like Meowth. Just saying. If they make Pokemon out to be intellectual creatures like this, it means they are at fault for any evil they do themselves, not humans. Just saying. Humans worshipped you like a pagan god, blah, blah, blah. You gave them plenty of harvests because you are a pagan god, apparently. Let's see. It doesn't sound very loyal. needed a piece of wood to be placed on another piece of wood for you to regain your strength. Yes, because this it's hilarious. How is this at all supposed to be a good, like, that's so funny. I mean, if I want to come up with goofy nonsense for a story, anyone can come up with this. Just like, oh yeah, there's this thing, and it needed to put the wood statue back together, and all the magic started again. Treat it like some fairy tale creature. Well, we'll see you later, Mr. Jock. Thanks for chilling. Okay, so yeah, by possessing humans, which is totally okay, this Pokemon can talk to you. Don't worry about this human, this lowly human of mine. Yeah, that's totally okay. That's totally okay. If you would put it in other contexts, people would probably be really upset about it. But since it's Pokemon, pagan Pokemon context, it's okay. Just like every other thing out there. It's literally just regurgitating pretty much every other story that's been made recently, because it's just the same thing. There's no originality. In fact, I think that people are so unoriginal these days that the people that create things are so unoriginal that they've made regular people just like completely dull to actual originality. Unfortunately, that's the world we're now living in. What do we got here? Ooh, oh wait, no, never mind. It's saying max layer for, I always forget, like the slippery slope. This is the entire slippery slope. So there's one max layer probably. There's just 2 fly points for that one place. Wow, there's actually a ton of... I guess because there's less islands, it's probably about the same size as DLC 1. The story's probably going to be a little longer. I think Jox mentioned that last stream, I believe. So, what do we got here? 148. I can go a little longer, I guess. See what we got next. See if we can maybe finish the Calyrex. And is this one something we choose, or is it based on the game? I feel like it's probably something we choose as well. Ice Rider or Shadow Rider, that is. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of curious to know. Oh, nope. Good thing it asked us another question there, because I didn't want to do that. That one's off as well. We were up here already, apparently. And I don't think I'm going over... Oh, whoa, a Snorlax! Hello there. Okay. Snorlax is probably one of my favorite Pokemon. I don't know if that would make it like top 10 or 20 or whatever, but it's definitely one of my favorites. Somewhere up there. I think we can probably leave Storm. Sorry for the Jake breaking truck going past. He must have forgotten how to drive. Hyper Voice is not going to do too much, so I guess we'll do maybe 1 or 2 of them. I thought Leaf Storm would do a bit more than that, so... Oops. Ice Hammer Arm was missed. Over that. Oh, boy. Please have 1 HP left. Nice. Perfect. Let's just throw the Ultra Ball then at that point. I guess this outfit's not the worst. It's not great, but I mean, I guess we are in the frozen tundra after all. Yeah, so aside from streams every day, we are going to be doing... I'm going to get back, I'm hoping, to the hard mode challenges, or the video series ones, that is, which would be... Where again are we going here? It's so hard when you can't tell on the map where you are, where you're facing. anything like that. There's no mini map to show you which direction you're looking. Let's look for, I suppose, okay, wait a second. What's this? Freezington. Ask villagers. Okay. That's what we gotta do. Because we were already in here. Let's ask this guy. Carrot seeds. Sure. Really? Mischief in the fields. Okay. Somebody hiding somewhere? It's a Pokeball. Nice Amnesia. Wander policy, cool. I'll take held items any day. Semi-useful one, I guess. Do I have to break in people's houses and ask them questions? Seems a little wrong, but I will, I guess. Or, did we find anything else? Or anything else? No, we didn't. Let's go in this house. Oh, there's a person standing outside. Good. I don't have to go in. There we go. Well, he wanted to know what people thought. Over here. Oh, here. Do they like me? Yeah, I know you. I want to be worshipped. Says this Pokemon. Worship me. The villagers stopped worshipping me. They must remember me. Bow down before me. Is that a Pokemon? Like you, sir, are a Pokemon? Speak to the head of the village. Okay. Okay, now Peony gets to be him again. He's not possessed anymore. That's nice. Again, though, Eastern culture, it's all cool, it's all good, guys. Relativism. It's all good. Evil's good. Let's ask Disney. Is this the guy? No. Is he in one of the houses? I know I saw him, but I don't know where he is now. Could it be him? No, this is the diner. Yeah, he just wants to talk about carrots. This is our place. You can tell by the... what? What even is that? I'm looking at. I don't know. Going here. A Beldum. I mean, I guess it would make sense that it's the house on the hill, right? The mayor of the hill house. We already saw the guy that was there. Oh, there we go. Okay. He was not home. Went to have a look in the fields. The giant's bed. Southeast. Go through Frost Point Field. Just keep going to the left. Okay. Let's go that way. Have a little bit of time left here. A leak. There we go. Held by Farfetch'd. That's what we've been looking for. I guess we can get a Surfetch now, finally. This must be the way. Ooh, footprints. 2 footprints. What to do? Teleport from there? Sonia! Long time no see. Hello? What are you doing? Yeah, really, you should have sent Hop here. Trio of legendary Pokemon. That doesn't look though like what I would have thought. Evidence of the Iron Will Pokemon. 2% of the data needed to track it. Oh, this will be interesting. Iron Will Pokemon, Cavern Pokemon, and Grassland Pokemon are all somewhere out here in the Crown Tundra. Stoddard release them. Expect 100% data to track these legendary Pokemon. Use Pokemon Finder. Figure out what habitats they're in. Yeah, I got the code for it, so might as well. Okay, she's going to be in the house next to our house there. Wait, I have no idea what that is. Is it a shuffle or something? A real angry shuffle? Alright. Now, when she says the 3 Pokemon, it makes me think, in the Iron Will Pokemon, makes me think of Registeel, but I don't know why a Registeel would just be standing there. And the other 2 things she said, something about grass and something else, didn't match the other Reggies, so I don't know. Don't know. Nope. Evidence of the Grassland Pokemon. Saw some other ones. Weren't there more right here? No? Ooh, a Nidoran. Man, don't you love that cry? Brings back memories for sure. The other 500 times we heard it. We'll make our way toward this and then I'll call it a day. How about that? Going on 2 hours right here. Nothing else going on today. I might come back and hang out later on today. We'll see. Maybe do something. I don't know. We'll find out. You never know. I would love to get some evening streams going, an evening stream schedule. But it would be a shorter one, shorter streams, like half hour, maybe up to an hour max. So whatever we can do that would fit into that time frame. If you have any ideas, let me know. I was thinking about maybe even watching and reacting to the Pokemon Presents, the last one and any future ones we could do. Let me know if you have any ideas or if you'd like to see that in particular. We can definitely do that. I'm all for it. Get one of both of the Nidorans for ourselves. Not from the base game. Yeah, we definitely have to focus. I'd love to focus on the base game Pokemon we don't have yet. I'm sure there's some in the Crown Tundra here we still need. Oh, we'll make any more catches. Well, there's that. Could be Regirock or Registeel, not sure. Beep beep, Peony. We can get it open. This is the terrible Titans lurking locked away. Okay, now that he's given a name to it, I can do the rest. He's done his part. Now it's my turn. TR70 flash cam. What does TR stand for? Technical. I have no idea what the R would be. No idea. Why'd they change it? Something on the door. Let ring the piercing note that will wake the giant of steel. Okay. Like a bell somewhere we gotta hit. Have something to do with a bronze arm. That wasn't where we were going, so let's keep on. Keep on to the left, like they said, looking for the. Oh, hello, Absol. We'll absolutely catch you. Another cool one we can't use, of course, yet. Worth a shot. Sucker punch maybe again, huh? Elagos thinking about camping, as usual. Nice, good job. Really? Wow. And you're up. Oh boy. Come on, you can do it. Elagos, hang in there. The Elagos can do it. Let's just catch. That's what I can catch that Pokemon. Nope. Wow. Sucker punch though. Let's switch. Oh, good option. This is the best we got. One more turn here. Crit, of course. Wow. Come on, Absol, don't knock yourself out. Let yourself get knocked out by the hail. There you go. There you go. Okay, that'll probably do it. I'm sure we're like right outside of this next quest point. Can't be much farther down the hill here. We went down where they said. We hung the left. There's a Nidorino. Deal with any of that stuff later, of course. So I think if we would head down this direction, we'll probably find him. What? Come here. Come here, Dak, old boy. Nice. Rock and flying is okay. Aerodactyl is just such a great Pokemon. It's such a cool Pokemon, I should say. I love it. And of course, Gen 1 OG. Come on, hang in there. Nice. Wow. Spadef is real bad. Right? No, Nuzzle's a physical. Yeah. Yeah, but if you guys actually want a story that makes you think and isn't just a reiteration of like 100 stories that came before it, like this kind of is, just with a different skin on it, check out Beyond Lumina. Or maybe not something you want to just like sit there in your free time and sit down and like watch or something, but if you ever have a time where, you know, you're doing something and you want to listen to something, that's a great time for audiobooks like Beyond Lumina. Check it out. It'll definitely make you think more than Pokemon will. And of course, it's also leading into a lot more to come in the world of Beyond Lumina and Nerds Templar stories in games. So again, if you guys want to get on the ground floor of any of that, join the Discord, like, subscribe, absolutely. But join the Discord. The community's growing. I'm really bad at keeping track of Discord stuff, but I'm getting a little better. And as the community grows, so too shall I spend more time there. And of course, especially once we start testing these games, that's going to come probably pretty soon. As I mentioned earlier in the stream, there's really nothing stopping us other than just getting the people together who want to do it, and then going over like the ground rules, basically the legal stuff, the non-disclosure agreement that would have to take place, because of course you're helping with the testing of games that aren't out yet. So just for legal purposes, something like that. There was a Glaceon back there. That's the first time I saw any evolutions, but I'm pretty sure we can get Eevee in the base game, right? Maybe I should have caught that. Help us toward our Pokedex there. Is this him? It is. All right. That's not how people farm, by the way, for any of you. I think most people are aware of that. I don't know why they did this, but that's like some person's little garden, home garden they set up. A couple little patches, bordered patches, raised beds, sort of, not really raised, but you know, things that have borders to them. You would just till the ground, the land, and then plant into it. You wouldn't make these like little boxes to plant. One big reason for any of you who actually might want some real life useful information, the one reason you might not want to do something like this if you would ever garden, is that all this wood, when it starts rotting away, is going to attract different diseases and that would of course have a chance to infect and kill your plants that are growing in there more and more the more that that happens, and especially um, mold and wet moisture based diseases, being that of course that wood's going to start rotting at some point there, in case you're wondering. Like one of the more practical things you'll ever hear on this channel, although I have some practical knowledge, it's a little bit of that. I have a lot of theoretical knowledge, that's for sure. I went to school for it, philosophy and theology, so that's what we talk about. Not actually what we talk about, that's what I talk about all the time, but if anybody ever wants to ask any questions along those lines, you can always ask. I'd probably answer anytime. But AMA style stream tomorrow, room service. That's the best time for it, because we're just going to be chilling, catching some shinies in Scarlet and Violet, maybe doing some other stuff. If you come, want to hang out, we can maybe do some Union Circle BBQs, some other stuff. Who knows? Whatever we would decide to do, maybe even do some battles. It's been a little bit since I did that. Maybe get back into some singles ranked. We're in Regulation J now, just started, I think, right? I don't know if there's really any differences. Maybe a couple more Pokemon added to the list, but it still looks like it's double restricted. So not much has changed with that. Anywho, I suppose that'll be it. He was talking about these patches. I actually didn't catch the end of that. Learn more from the mayor at his home in Freezington. Okay, so we do have to go back to the town. Let's do that. I'll just save it right here, and that's where we'll start off next time. That'll be Monday, as we now do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for our. Oh, that's never mind. Yeah. Oh, if we press R, I just realized we do go straight to the save there. That's nice. Monday, Wednesday, Friday for casual mode, which is this. And then Tuesday and Thursday is when we do our hard mode playthrough, hard mode challenge, Scarlet and Violet. It's Scarlet again. I meant to do Violet. I meant to flip flop back and forth. I forgot we did Scarlet last time, so we're doing Scarlet again in this attempt. Number 2, you see, it was attempt number 1 and 2 was Scarlet, because that was actually the very first stream I lost. So attempt number 2 started in stream number 1. We did 2 streams total so far, and the last stream wasn't so bad. It could have been worse. We're still above water, put it that way. We're still going. We're still trucking along. But that'll be, of course, again Tuesday and Thursday. Tomorrow, Saturday, that's our the different stream where we just hang out, have a good time, hunt some shinies, whatever. Maybe even do the Wo-Chien, and then next week we'll do Chien-Pao. We'll have 2 weeks actually throughout the month or so here. 2 weeks every Saturday that we can hang out and do those events if you guys want to do that. But I think we have so many as a Pokemon community. I'm sure we're well over 1 million Wo-Chien takedowns by now. I guarantee it. And it does look like those mystery gifts do come out the day that they release the results, which is the following Friday, which of course is going to be this a week from now, exactly a week from now, when we get the results, and would, I assume, then have the chance to get the mystery gift. And I think there's like a month or so. It's like a pretty long time you can claim that mystery gift, so you don't have to rush to it or anything. But you should, because you should go get it. But what else is cool about that is it does mean, since it's a mystery gift code, it means you can get it on every game you're playing, every profile that's connected to a Nintendo account. You can get it on both versions. So we'll have plenty of shiny Ruinous Pokemon, maybe even 1 or 2 extras for the future for some awesome giveaways. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if I feel generous enough to give away any of those shinies that I can get my hands on, because I'll have at least 1 extra. I have of course, my 2 mains will have 1 each. I'll have 1 extra at least from I have 1 other profile that's set up to an account. I was thinking about maybe doing 1 more. We'll see. Anyway, that's it, guys. Catch you later. Video series will hopefully be coming out in the future here. Maybe not this week. I might start that next week, try to get some of that stuff ready to go. Of course, Beyond Lumina, episode 23 to 30 is going to be released on Tuesdays and Thursdays throughout August, so stay tuned for that. Go watch the rest of them. Watch them like 1.25 or 1.5 times speed. That's what I do. I narrate it slow enough that anybody can listen. And if it's too slow for you, just speed it up. That's what I do. That's what I always do for anybody, including my own videos if I ever rewatch them, or re-listen. So do it, man. It's worth it. And it's better. Hey, if you think you're you're savvy enough to listen to a story like that at a higher speed and you're gonna get it, then by all means, I think you can. I think you can, especially if you're paying attention to it. There's a lot of stuff going on, though. I mentioned in the last stream, I don't put stuff in there for nothing. Some of it might seem a little superfluous, but it's probably not as much as you think it is. I do that purposely, and I also sometimes when you get into the parts of the story, of course, yeah, parts of every story has its lulls in the action. I'm always putting a lot of Easter eggs and tidbits into those points where nothing seems to be happening. So yeah, if you want to engage your mind a little bit more than you probably usually do, the way that this world goes, then check out Beyond Lumina. Stay tuned. Watch all 22, catch up, get ready for those last 8 episodes. It's going to be great. And then if you do that, also let me know what story you think I should do next. Should I do another Beyond Lumina? Should I do book 2? Should I do some short stories of Beyond Lumina that come around book 1, before, after, or before and during, really, not really after, but before and during book 1? Should we just do something totally different? You wanna enter a new fantasy universe of Nerds Templar making? Anyway, that's it, guys. Like, subscribe. It's much appreciated. Sydney Dog and Randy, Nerds Templar. God bless. And peace out. Catch you next time. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stream every morning except Sunday, so I'll see you tomorrow for that. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard